Hey guys, Snacky here. And we're gonna have a little chat today about the state of Commander and what it's kind of evolved into over the past couple of years. Um, so we're gonna start with very simple concept and ignore the Chips Ahoy ad that just showed up. I'm just using the Reaper King here just so I can address all five colors all at the same exact time. But we're going to talk about a combo that has been kind of predominant in the cEDH format, and we're going to talk about the problems and how it is creating a more stale environment for the format. So, it wouldn't really be a video if we're just going to spend the whole video talking about one singular combo. So, back when I was growing up and just getting introduced to the Commander format, the first combo that I was really introduced to was the Machias the Unhallowed combo in Dark Ascension when it was comboed back in the day with Triskelion, which was back in. Whew, thought I saw a bee outside my window. Scared me for a second. And the combo just was that you would play Machias, you would play Triskelion, and you would consistently recur your Triskelion. You can do it at any speed and just kill your opponents with direct damage. You would do exactly what the Triskelion photo is doing here, and you would stomp on your opponents. Okay. Over time, the combos started to evolve a little more. You would start to have your dual caster mage, and then you'd have your heat shimmer, which would combo with dual caster mage, and eventually it evolved into Twin Flame back in, I believe, 2014. And now we're in a different era. We're in a different environment now where this this combo is still used. However, Machias and Triskelion is way too slow. Because this right here is 12 mana, which is just way too much of an investment. So people have moved away from this combo and they've moved towards much cheaper combos. So typically they would go for Twin Flame Dual Caster because it's the cheapest combo line where you can just cast your combo for 5 mana. But it gets even worse. Because over the past couple years, the combo's gotten even more cheaper. And every single deck has been going towards more tutor lines. So everyone's been making sure that they have their Vampiric Tutor. They've been having their Demonic Tutor. Heck, they can even add in Infernal Tutor if they need to, which this isn't going to load for Infernal Tutor. But we've moved to a more heavy tutoring line to make sure that these combos are consistently hitting. But as we move to a combo line that's cheaper mana and easier to get to, people have even moved away from the 5 mana combo of Twin Caster and Dual Flame because it's too much mana. Everyone has been moving towards the one true combo in cEDH that has been absolutely destroying the whole format. So the combo that has really been picking up pace has been Thassa's Oracle. Now, Thassa's Oracle just reads, when it enters the battlefield, you look at the top X cards of your library, where X is your devotion to blue. You put up to one of them on top of your library and put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Now, this card came out in 2020, 6 years after we've seen the Twin Flame Dualcaster combo. So the Twin Flame Dualcaster combo has evolved to the point where if X is greater than or equal to the number of cards in your library, you will win the game. So you'll cast Thassa's Oracle. When it enters the battlefield, you'll hold your priority, and you can cast Demonic Consultation. Now, Demonic Consultation, you just name a card that's not in your deck, and then you exile your whole library. And then the game is just over because you resolve your Thassa's Oracle trigger and you win the game. And you can even do this at instant speed. Same goes for Tainted Pact, and you'll exile each card. Tainted Pact also does not help because it's a way of digging to the card that you need. So if you have the Demonic Consultation in your hand and the Tainted Pact, you cast the Tainted Pact, you go and you grab the Thassa's Oracle, and then you win on your turn. But people have gone even further than that. Because as of recently, a card that's been printed is Born Upon a Wind. And Born Upon a Wind says you may cast spells this turn as though they have flash, and you draw a card. The drawing a card makes the difference here. Because you can cast Born Upon a Wind if someone's trying to combo off with their Thassa's Oracle, and you can just win on top. So you just cast Born Upon a Wind, you flash in your Thassa's Oracle, your Devotion to Blue will not matter at the moment, it's going to read whatever it is, and then you're going to cast either Tainted Pact or Demonic Consultation, and then you're going to win. Now, this type of combo for the format isn't healthy. We used to live in a format where it was slow and you could absolutely play slow combinations. So the format has really warped in the past, we'll call it. And it was 2012, so 12 years. So when Machaos the Unhallowed came out, the combo with Triskelion was born. And therefore, players finally had a deck that they could play that was competitive. Or at least, this was the first deck that I was truly introduced to that was a combo that was viable for competitive EDH. But then I went into different colors, and I said, okay, we're going to go from mono black, and we're going to go into, say, red green, red blue, red blue green, Maelstrom Wanderer, cast some free spells. Now, we saw the Kiki Jiki combo. Now, Kiki Jiki, that card came out a long time ago. And Kiki Jiki combos, they were a thing. But they were able to be interacted with. The same goes for the Machaos combos, but the Machaos combos really picked up in speed back when Machaos came out in 2012. But when we went and evolved from Machaos to Dualcaster, a lot changed. A lot changed in the mindset of players where they just want to get the game going and win in their favor as fast as possible, which is not healthy for the format. You want to play to have fun. You don't really need to necessarily play to win. But this right here, this card right here, I'm telling you, Wizards of the Coast, this was one of your biggest mistakes. Thassa's Oracle, this card deserves to be banned more than a lot of cards in the format. And I'm sure a lot of people are thinking, oh, but what about Cyclonic Rift? This card's driving the format crazy. Card's $30. It just returns all permanents. It's super stale. But you gotta think about it. If someone's ending the game with a Thassa's Oracle Demonic Consultation, they didn't really work for the combination. They just built their deck around a bunch of tutors like Vampiric Tutor, Imperial Seal, and casting Thassa's Oracle to Demonic Consultation or Tainted Pact to win the game. And they're not playing to interact. They're not playing to take your life total down to 0 like Mikaeus used to do, or like how Kiki Jiki combos used to. But they want to say, I don't need to interact with you guys because I'm just ending the game. It creates a very stale format, and if you look across the majority of decks in the competitive format, just taking a look, and a lot of people strongly believe this line right here. I believe that Thassa's Oracle needs to go for good, and it leads to repetitive gameplay. And I'm not just arguing because of cEDH, but cEDH is one of the biggest formats. It's what Wizards is building primarily around, and it's the issue that everyone is facing. From numbers that I have heard recently, Thassa's Oracle Thassa's Oracle is Thassa's Oracle the deck. It's just Kess. But Thassa's Oracle, there's tons of things that are just broken with Thassa's Oracle. This card is a format warping staple that someone has to eventually address. So Wizards, please do the right thing. And look at this card and think, maybe we do need to police the Commander format a little bit. If you like this kind of video and if this is something that you like to see, leave a comment down below and let me know what you think on Thassa's Oracle and combos in EDH, even competitive EDH as well. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you do like this stuff, just drop a like on the video and even subscribe. It's free. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.